Okay, hello, Peter. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation for this sponsor interview for ARDD. And on behalf of the ARDD team, I am more than grateful that that decided to become a sponsor. Thank you so much. And at the beginning, can you please tell me more about your company and how is it different than others in the longevity space?
Well, so our company, Healthy Longevity Clinic, is, I would say, a very unique position of being in as a bridge between the science, coming from the portfolio companies of Longevitytech.fund and human application. So really, our mission is to accelerate the human targeted translation of all longevity science as fast as possible.
Okay, wonderful. So
So
this is definitely a mission that, yeah, please go on.
No, and it's fine. So so we consider HealthyLongevity.clinic as a place where clients can get access to advanced therapies faster, probably 3 years faster than anywhere else. But the important part is that we are working on ways how to do this in a personalized and precise manner. So really, we are working on a platform of evaluation of all possible biomarkers and individualization of these therapies. So it's not just focused on a single therapies or single interventions, but focus on intervention combinations, finding the synergistic combinations on individual level. So that's where we are proud of our progress. We are about to start several clinical trials this year in 2024. And so we are looking forward to share some results, which is part of our presence at ARDD.
Well, then I definitely can't wait to hear your presentation about the clinical trials because the vision you shared with me is definitely so aligned with longevity medicine, just gathering data about humans, analyzing it and making it personalized because as we know, aging is such a complex process that it doesn't happen equally among everyone. Tissues age differently, people age differently. So yeah, congratulations for following this path. It's definitely the way to progress. I also know that apart from Healthy Longevity Clinic in Prague, you also have the Healthy Longevity.cafe. Can you tell me more about that, please?
Yeah, this is correct. So obviously, advanced therapies and cutting-edge science is complicated and expensive. So we were trying to find a way how we can, expand and make it not, make the longevity more accessible. And there is plenty of projects focused on virtual care or care based on e-commerce or remote care. So we try to build a system or place where you can do this physically, right? Something what you can visit on everyday basis, and the place will serve you in terms of the holistic approach of longevity. So Healthy Longevity Cafe is really the place where you can learn about longevity. You can get quality food, quality drinks, infused with all the interesting compounds, and but you can also get your diagnostics in a more convenient and affordable size. So cafe is meant to be like a longevity on the corner. You can imagine the Starbucks type of business around the world, but focus on longevity.
I definitely support this vision so much because we can't forget that longevity is also based on lifestyle, on the epigenetic factors, environments. So the more we know, the more we are exposed to it, just like you do through your actions, through your advocating for longevity and Healthy Longevity Clinic. You are supporting the mission of just bringing the people together into longevity, into fighting aging, extending human lifespan and health span. So that's wonderful. And ARDD is also in this mission, very much so the Aging Research and Drug Discovery meeting. So can you
Thank
please
you.
tell me what motivated you to become a sponsor of this conference? Okay, so
Sorry,
yeah,
I've got some
of
tapping
course,
on
sure,
your
sure,
what
no,
you
no
said.
worries,
So
sorry.
maybe if you can repeat.
Of course, sorry. I just wanted to ask what motivated you to become the sponsor of ARDD?
Yeah, so I consider ARDD as probably the most important conference during the year cycle, because it's really the concentration of the best what we can see in the progress in longevity, and the size or the format of the conference, 5 days. That's amazing, because many other conferences are really limited, by some, time or maybe the specific focus. But I like ARDD for keeping the scientific focus, and but broadening that to attract other communities coming, investors, or now clinics and XPRIZE, all of that, rooted in science. This is what I like the most.
Well, on behalf of the team, thank you so much. We spent a lot of time trying to curate the most productive environment for everybody in the longevity field, from entrepreneurs, pharma, to physicians, and people who are generally interested in a more scientific lab kind of way. So thank you so much for seeing and saying that. But our primary mission is also to help you grow. So are there any opportunities that you hope to get from ARDD, or more generally, what would help you the most into achieving the Healthy Longevity Clinic and Healthy Longevity Cafe goals?
Right. So what we are looking for is maybe broader cooperation, because we consider clinic and cafe more like platforms where we can cooperate with others, and they can kind of plug in their services or products into it. And obviously, for example, talking about clinical trials, we built some capabilities to do this in a cheaper and faster way, using specific jurisdictions. So that's a typically opportunity for some companies to in helping them to do clinical trials. Focus on aging, focus on longevity, not just disease, and in a traditional manner or approval path. So that's our expectation.
Okay, so we'll make sure that there is a high density of networking opportunities for people to get to know more about your amazing ventures. Speaking of ventures, can you please tell me the story of how the idea of founding the Healthy Longevity Clinic came to be?
Well, we founded HealthyLongevity.clinic more than 3 years ago, and it was after or already like 2 years experience with Longevitytech.fund, investing in longevity companies, where we found that all of this amazing science is super interesting, but everyone is focused on something specific, right? So the great solution for senescent cells or mitochondria or whatever, but nobody's really looking at the human at the whole, because the longevity care is integrative care. So we are looking how to integrate or how to connect these two worlds. And this is why we were trying to find something like HealthyLongevity, but we haven't found anything like that. So that's why we decided to found it by ourselves. But again, we are very open for cooperation. We don't want to build this like the isolated venture. So we want to be connected to more companies, not just the companies in the portfolio of Longevitytech.fund.
Okay, so you're open for collaboration in the space of diagnostics and interventions? Because trying to build grounds for ARDD, when people want to approach you, what would be the ideal person, the ideal company that you are looking for?
Well, so we are always, for example, if anyone approach me, so I'm always looking at it from two perspectives. One perspective is the Longevitytech.fund. So is that the space for investment? Is it useful to invest into that company? Could be diagnostic company or therapeutics company. But at the same time, we are looking if we can provide some value from Healthy Longevity Clinic, if that is a part of this, let's say, strategic portfolio of solutions, diagnostic and therapeutic solutions. So we really want to see the solutions for every piece of this puzzle, what we call aging or longevity. So what we are looking especially for is to fill the missing pieces. So we have specific subsegments where we don't have solutions yet, or maybe the solutions are complicated or too far away. So that's exactly where we are the most open for collaborations.
Well, that's wonderful to hear, and I hope that many people who are watching this right now already take notes and remember your face, and you will be approached many times during ARDD, not only for networking, but also for perhaps some professional opportunities. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to hear the details of your clinical trials and your presentation at ARDD, and can't wait to see you in about a month.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you so much.